Local supermarkets are essential to our communities and our quality of life. They are also large energy consumers, with refrigeration accounting for up to half a store's annual energy use. In the U.S., most supermarkets currently use large, leak-prone refrigeration systems that run on a class of refrigerants called hydrofluorocarbons, or HFCs. Ironically, while HFCs were introduced in the late 80s to protect the ozone, scientists later discovered that they are also potent greenhouse gases and can stay in the Earth's atmosphere for more than a decade, a hazard we now measure by global warming potential, or GWP. In 2020, Congress passed the American Innovation and Manufacturing Act, or AIM Act, authorizing the EPA to dramatically phase down HFCs. This essentially mandates that all supermarkets must replace their HFC charge systems with new, lower GWP systems by 2036. In 2022, HFC production and imports were reduced by 10%, and prices rose dramatically. In January 2024, the phase-down jumps to 40%. On the equipment side, supermarket refrigeration manufacturers must stop making products and systems using HFCs by January 2025. While the EPA is allowing supermarkets to keep existing HFC systems through their useful life, rising prices and product scarcity are forcing supermarkets to forge a new path forward. One exciting option is a group of EPA-approved, climate-friendly refrigerants called A2Ls. These are made from an organic compound called hydrofluoroolefins. A2Ls have many of the same characteristics as current refrigerants, but with a vastly lower global warming potential. If A2Ls are close cousins to current products, why don't stores simply replace HFCs with A2Ls? It's not that simple. A2L refrigerants have been classified as mildly flammable by ASHRAE, the American Society of Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning Engineers. While extensive testing has shown that A2L refrigerants behave much like the non-flammable refrigerants they're replacing, out of an abundance of caution, new safety codes and standards for the use of A2Ls are now in place by UL, ASHRAE, and state and local authorities. To ensure these are met, the EPA has ruled that A2Ls can only be used in new equipment that is specifically engineered for its use. The good news is, A2Ls are already widely used in many industries, including 9 out of 10 new cars, and will soon be in all new AC units, heat pumps, refrigerators, and other products. While A2L refrigerants are being used successfully overseas in supermarket systems in the UK, France, and Spain, so far, no supermarket in the US has launched a full-store A2L system. That is, until now. In June 2024, the new Hunter's Shop and Save store in Wolfboro, New Hampshire, will be what we believe to be the first complete A2L store in the country, using the FlexCube A2L modular supermarket refrigeration system. To appreciate the innovation behind the FlexCube system, we need to understand the status quo. Right now, the vast majority of U.S. supermarkets keep food cold using large compressor rack systems. Whether they run on HFCs or CO2, these systems must be housed in large mechanical rooms and circulate a huge refrigerant charge using miles of piping and multi-ton rooftop condensers. The FlexCube system eliminates all of that. Each FlexCube refrigeration module is just 2 foot cubed and runs on a closed loop using less than 25 pounds of refrigerant. It's small enough to hang from the ceiling or sit on a cooler, ideally close to the cold cases it's cooling. While the modules are identical, each FlexCube is programmed to manage a specific temperature group, such as produce, meat, dairy, or frozen food, with each cube handling multiple cold cases. After receiving the heat from each cooler or freezer, the FlexCube offloads it to a glycol fluid loop that circulates around the store and rejects excess heat through an outdoor ground-level fluid cooler. However, this glycol loop also helps keep shoppers comfortable. In new stores like Hunter's Shop and Save, The glycol loop exchanges heat with heat pumps along the store perimeter, helping keep the store at the optimal temperature year-round. This ingenious FlexCube system feature runs with an impressive COP score of 5, meaning the heat energy output is 5 times greater than the electricity used to run it. At Flexware's New Gowls supermarket installation in Green, Maine, the FlexCube system helped keep the store and the adjacent hardware store warm all winter, slashing the owner's previous fossil fuel bill to zero. Each FlexCube is carefully manufactured, precision engineered, and monitored and controlled in the cloud. The system is easy to install and simple to maintain. Now re-engineered for use with Chemours low GWP A2L refrigerant R454C, the FlexCube system delivers what we believe to be the lowest total emissions and the lowest total cost of ownership in the industry. Grocery stores and supermarkets are at the center of every vibrant community. And with the HFC phase-down, these stores need options. We couldn't be more excited and honored to have the worldwide debut of the FlexCube A2L system be at the beautiful new Hunter's Shop and Save supermarket in Wolfboro, New Hampshire.